Dual citizenship defined in law. Two classes of citizenship under the Republic. In Gardina versus the Board of Registrars, the court drew a sharp line. In America, there are two distinct classes of citizens, those of the United States and those of the individual states. Most people never pause to ask, am I a citizen of the United States or a citizen of my state? In Gardina versus Board of Registrars, the court made it plain. Under our Republican form of government, there are two separate classes of citizenship. Citizenship of the United States, federal, and citizenship of the state, your local sovereigns. This recognition isn't theory. It's a legal fact that has major implications for your rights, standing, and obligations. The court's language in Gardina versus Board of Registrars was deliberate, almost surgical. It drew a boundary most people never see because they live entirely inside of it. There are, it said, two currents of citizenship running through this republic. One flows from Washington, the other from Montgomery, or Albany, or Austin, or any seat of your state's sovereignty. Federal citizenship flows outward from the Constitution of the United States. It carries national privileges, protection under federal law, passage across state lines, and access to the federal form. It is political membership in the Union. State citizenship flows inward from the soil itself. It ties a man to his community, to the Constitution, and laws of his state, and it defines his local rights, property, domestic relations, and participation in the state's own courts of justice. The beauty and the tension is that these two currents run side by side but never merge. You may sail upon both, yet each responds to a different rudder. A right asserted under one may find no harbor under the other. From an equitable vantage, that distinction matters. Equity requires you to appear in your correct capacity, to make it plain whether you stand as a citizen of the United States, a citizen of your state, or as a beneficiary above both. For when the pleading is miscast, the court itself cannot see you. Jurisdiction drifts, and recognition fails. So let it be understood, citizenship in this republic is not a single garment. It is a layered robe, one woven of federal thread, the other of state cloth, and together they cover the man who knows how to wear them, the beneficiary. Each layer grants certain protections, demands certain duties, and recognizes certain rights. Confuse them, and you invite confusion and judgment. But when you know which jurisdiction you stand in, every question of authority settles itself. The citizen of the United States walks beneath the Constitution and its privileges. The citizen of the state walks within his commonwealth and its domestic law. And the beneficiary, he who stands in equity, moves between them both, not as subject, but as heir, acknowledging each system while remaining owned by neither. Therefore, before you plead, petition, or perform, declare your standing. Name the capacity in which you appear, for in matters of right, clarity is power, and in matters of equity, position is everything. When you stand rightly, the court can finally see you, and once you are seen, jurisdiction bows to recognition, and law itself remembers its higher master, equity. Oh, I got some on my shirt.